We're given the cost to produce X bottles as 10x plus 100 and the price demand as 90 minus 3x. So we want to find the profit function, P of X. So profit is defined to be the revenue minus the cost. And for the revenue, it's how much you sell multiplied by the price that you sell it at. So we can change the revenue as X times P of X. X being the number of items you sell, P of X being the price per item. Okay. So now we can just plug in what we have. So we're going to multiply P of X, so 90 minus 3x by X, which will be 90x minus 3x squared. And then we're going to subtract that with C of X. So the C of X is 10x plus 100. So I can simplify this. So I have negative 3x squared. 90x minus 10x will give me 80x. And then we have negative 100 here. Okay, so this is my profit equation. Part B, I want to see how many bottles I need to sell to maximize the profit. Well, for that, we have to, we know that, first of all, this is a parabola. It's actually a upside down parabola. Looks something like this. So in order to find this over here, well, first of all, we need to find X here, and then we need to find the Y value. So the X value is just opposite of B over 2A. B is 80, so we get X equals opposite of 80. A is negative 3, so this is just 40 over 3. So we need to sell 40 over 3 bottles to maximize the profit. What is the maximum profit and what is the price to charge per item? Well, the maximum profit is the Y value, right? So this is the profit graph. So we need to plug in to this equation the maximum number of bottles that need to be sold. And when we do that, we get 1300 over 3. So profit would be 1300 over 3. And the price to charge it, well, we need to use P of X. This is the price demand function, so we have to plug in 40 over 3 because that's how many items we need to sell. So you have 90 minus 3 times 40 over 3. The 3's will cancel. You get 90 minus 40, which is 50. So the price is 50. And then for the last one here, find and interpret the break-even points. So the break-even point is when the profit is 0. So we need to set our profit equation equal to 0. Okay, so profit we said was negative 3x squared plus 80x minus 100. So we're going to set this equal to 0. And for this one, we'll have to use a quadratic formula. So it'll be opposite of b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so we'll leave the top as negative 80. And then inside we get 6400. We have 3 negatives multiplied, so that should be a negative. 4 times 3 is 12. Times 100 is 1200 over negative 6. I'm going to simplify this. 6,400 minus 1,200 is 5,200 over -6. And here, let's see, I can factor out a 400. So 5,200 is 400 times 13. So square root of 400 is 20, so we can pull out a 20. And then I'm going to divide everything by -2. So -80 divided by -2 is 40. And then 20 divided by -2 we'll just put as 10. And then -6 divided by -2 is just 3. So we get two answers. So one will be the positive, so 40 plus 10 root 13 over 3, which is approximately 25.352. And x will be 40 minus 10 root 3 over 3, which is approximately 1.3148. So these are our break-even points, and that means if we price the item, if we sell the item, if we sell 25.352 items and 1.3148 items, the profit will be 0. So that's what it means.